Making It Work is brought to you by Skillshare, an online learning community for creators with thousands of classes in design, business, and more.
Many believe the only reason they're broke is the fact they don't make enough money to both cover their expenses and still have some cash left over. While that's certainly true for many people, some of us refuse to reevaluate ourselves to improve our finances by making better life choices. I was definitely in this boat. I used to believe that being broke was solely about not having the amount of money I desired to purchase things I wanted. But when I learned that my mindset was the issue, something clicked, and I began to question my actions. Here are 5 of the main things that were keeping me broke and how I fixed them. Number 1, the wrong friendships. This is an issue that not everybody recognizes. Having toxic friends with a different mentality than yours can be highly detrimental to your finances. If your friends encourage you to go out every weekend, spend money on drinks, purchase material items that you don't need, they're only contributing to your broke status. I used to have many of these types of friends, but after realizing that they were not helping me achieve my financial goals, I slowly became more distant and ended up with only a few close ones. Another way you can fix this situation for yourself is to let your friends know that you're on a tight budget. Perhaps you'll realize you need to find yourself real friends that understand and value money as much as you do. Number 2, not knowing how to manage my money. I always bring this up when talking about money and building wealth. If you make a good amount of money but don't know how to manage it properly, you can still end up broke. Knowing how to manage your money should not be all about saving it. It should also include having a separate savings account just to cover emergencies, for investing, making that money work for you, paying your bills, and other necessities. When I learned how to manage my money, I was able to create my business without having to take out a loan. And I'm graduating from college debt free. Number 3, not learning new skills. I believe that if you're not constantly learning new skills and using them on a daily basis or career wise, you'll put yourself inside a box with no room for expansion. When you learn new skills, you can tackle different tasks that may result in a higher income. You can also use those skills for a side business. I learned new skills by taking online courses and applying the gained knowledge to my business. I increased my income and became more responsible for doing so. Number 4, a toxic work environment. Your job may be contributing to your broke status by not allowing you to expand or by not giving you a break. Let me explain. If your job is constantly contacting you even when you're not at work anymore or when you're at home on a weekend, they are using your personal time for their growth. This is an example of a toxic work environment that you may want to avoid. Your brain needs a break to store new information, which allows you to learn new things and detox mentally. Additionally, you could be using that free time to invest it in yourself and go after more of the work you actually want to do. Unfortunately, I had a terrible experience working in a toxic job. Besides not teaching me anything new, nor helping me improve professionally or personally, the person in charge tried to take over my life. I couldn't make plans because I never knew when I was off until the day beforehand, since the schedules were made out one day ahead. Also, on my days off, I used to receive many phone calls and texts asking me to go help someone or to ask questions that they could have answered themselves just by looking at the spreadsheet. Due to this, I was not expanding nor growing and was forced to quit. Number 5, the belief that being broke depended solely on my income. Many believe, just as I did, that they are broke because they don't make enough money. The reality I had to learn was that I made enough to cover my bills, buy groceries, cover all the necessary expenses, and ended up with $100 in my pocket that I chose to waste. Being broke was my choice. What you choose to do with those extra $100 is your responsibility. You may use the extra cash to purchase books and educate yourself. Invest it in the stock market. Yes, that little amount. Save it for a side business or even create a website to present your skills to the world. Whenever I have money left over or a little extra income, I save it to pay off the mortgage loan my husband and I took out because that's the only debt we have. By paying more than what we're supposed to each month, we lower the amount of interest we have to pay. That way, I spend it on something that matters and that can potentially save us thousands of dollars in the long run.
Whether you're looking for the best productivity tips to rejuvenate your day-to-day life or simply want to upgrade your creative or professional skills, you should check out Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers thousands of classes for nearly anything you'd want to learn. From the very basics of photo editing to ramping up your existing design skills to crafting the perfect personal essay, Skillshare's premium membership gives you unlimited access to high-quality classes on must-know topics, so you can improve your skills, unlock new opportunities, and do the work you love. Bonus, it's super affordable with an annual subscription that costs less than $10 a month. Looking to brush up on your photography skills to create beautiful, shareable photos for your personal brand or business? Check out the class Instagram-Worthy Photography. Shoot, edit, and share with Brandon Wolfel. This 70-minute class breaks down Instagram and YouTube star Brandon Wolfel's step-by-step approach while also sharing photography and Photoshop techniques you'll return to again and again. Join the millions of students already learning on Skillshare today with a special offer just for TFD viewers. Visit the link in our description and get 2 months of unlimited access to thousands of classes for free. Act now for this special offer and start learning today.